Thanks for joining me this week in watching Channel 3's A Christmas Carol from 2000.
To Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
You will be haunted by three spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
I'm Christmas present. Ho, ho, ho.
You may be a bit of undigested beef, a fragment of an underdone potato.
Scrooge is getting worse.
Bah humbug.
All right, so this week's version of A Christmas Carol is the 2000 ITV television version, which is British Channel 3. And it is not the typical Christmas Carol. Its tagline is, it's a modern British crime fantasy where Ebenezer, instead of being a businessman, he's just a loan shark who terrorizes people in a housing estate. Definitely on the grim side. It stars Ross Kemp, who was famous for the EastEnders, and when he left the show, one of the big deals they made was him being in this version, which caused almost 10 million people to watch it when it first aired, which is ridiculous once you've seen it. The film opens with the murder of Jacob Marley, who was a crime associate of his, and he was straight up shot. It definitely sets an interesting tone that focuses more on the crime and less on the Christmas Carol aspect. Then it goes through Scrooge spending Christmas Eve collecting debts, threatening people, generally being awful. In this version, Bob Cratchit isn't underpaid. He's just working for Scrooge to pay off his own debt. The biggest twist in this version is they have the use of a time loop. So every time that Scrooge wakes up, Christmas Eve resets. Very Groundhog's Day.
You ever have Christmas Eve twice?
And it changes the tone of the film because each day he has a chance to better himself. And of course, he messes up until the end. This version is much less about the reflection he has and more about the choices you make impacting others. This film also has an interesting version of Ghost. When Jacob Marley shows up, it's clear that it's his business partner who's been shot, which is different. In this version, the Ghost of Christmas Past is Scrooge's late father, and it's very clear he has a lot of father issues with that. Jacob Marley plays the Ghost of Christmas Present, which again is interesting and very much focuses on the crime aspect of it. And the Ghost of Christmas Future is a kid, and we don't know who this kid is for most of the film. It's just a mute kid who takes them around, again filling the role of the Ghost of Christmas Future. The other difference is, in this version, Tiny Tim is hospitalized with cystic fibrosis. We also spend time in the hospital with two homeless kids who die of hypothermia, and there's a whole plot about how the ambulance can't get to them because of the crime-ridden nature that Scrooge has developed in the town. Throughout this, Scrooge is trying to get with a lost love, which is interesting to have the love kind of be ongoing, and in each iteration, each repeated day, he does more and more to try and win her over, again, often incorrectly, until the last loop, in which he saves the hypothermic teenagers, he forgives all his debts from all the loan sharking stuff, he gives a whole bunch of food and presents and stuff to a bunch of people, and the big reveal at the end is he exposes Marley's killer to Fred, and I realize I haven't mentioned him, but Fred plays the part of a cop in this one, so he reveals he's known who the killer is the whole time. It's definitely a very different twist on the movie, and, good or bad, it's just, different. The last thing I have to say about it is that while it's a darker adaptation, it does somewhat work as a Christmas Carol. It's different and darker, but not horrible. And I hope you'll join me next week for another version of the Christmas Carol. We'll see what we get.
Now just go, but be here all the earlier the next day.